Hello, Fresh Focus family. Um, I'm trying to make sure that I tag all you guys. So give me a minute here. I'm doing this through Zoom because I want to make sure that I don't know if I can even tag everybody in here. I'm looking a little sketchy. Anyway, I am going to hope some of you guys are able to join in. There's Sunny and Whitney. Okay, I tried to tag as many of you guys as possible. Hopefully, you will be able to see me. I'm going to go into the inbox. Let me know. You guys can see me okay. My lights still look a little bit bright. Hey, I'm glad. See, you guys are coming on. Might have to turn my little fan on. I'm a little hot. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Okay, hey, Sister Sunny. I hope this helps you. I'm gonna have my fan on. Let me know if it's too loud. All right, because I need the breeze because I'm a little hot. Okay. I just had this wonderful revelation. Now I'm gonna go back in and name this. You can't change what you can't name. I'm gonna say that again. You cannot change what you cannot name. This helped me so much. I don't know about you guys, and I know some of you guys have chimed in, but I am not doing as well as I would like to with my boundary, okay? Just gonna tell the truth. And I love this group and I love you guys so much. Thank you, Sonny, for coming on, and thank you, Mindy. I love you guys. And tell me the truth, okay? I'm not faking, I do not fake the funk, okay? I tell you the truth because that's the only way that we're going to really go to the next level. Okay, we got to be honest and we got to tell ourselves the truth. All right, I'm not doing as well as I would like to do. I haven't gained back a lot, which is good, but I'm not doing as well as I would like to do. Now, we got the order today that our quarantine was going to last until the end of April. So you're talking about practically May, okay, before things hopefully prayerfully start to get back to some type of normal place. And this isn't, of course, to minimize the people who are sick, the people who are dying, family members. This isn't to minimize that. But I do understand the reality of me being mentally healthy, okay? And I need y'all to chime in and tell me the truth too, okay? I haven't been doing that great. I have hours where I'm good, then I'll have hours when my head is all over the place. And I'm like, Lacey, what is the deal? Now, that doesn't mean that I don't love God. That doesn't mean that I don't believe everything is going to be okay and that my faith isn't strong. I'm just going to tell the truth. I be tripping sometimes, straight tripping. And so tonight, getting the new news that most likely we were going to go until the end of April, we may as well say May, probably, if not longer, okay? And then, okay, so schools most likely are done for the year, from what I'm understanding. And so many things are so rocky. And I know guys are getting hit so hard financially, also, right? So I'm good some hours, and then other hours I'm just roller coastering all over the place. So anyway, when it comes to this social distancing thing, I was just talking to the Lord and I'm like, you know what? What is my problem? I mean, listen, I went in the kitchen, I got a bowl of chips, I threw a couple of cookies in there, and I come back and sit down, and my husband asks me, do I have cookies in my bowl of chips? And I look at him and I tell him, mind your business. And then called him an unsavory name. It wasn't a cuss name, but it wasn't a cute name either. Said, mind your business. What goes on in my bowl is my business. That's what I said. And so we're watching a game show and I'm fussing at the TV and I'm like, I am not good. And I just tell them, I'm not doing good. I am not doing good. I've been drinking tea, so I'm wired. So I'm trying to go watch a movie on Netflix. And it's just been like, okay, Lacey, what is the deal? So I said I wasn't gonna wash dishes. I ain't washing no dishes. But I cooked dinner. So you cook dinner, you wash the dishes, right? I ain't got no dishwasher. I'm the dishwasher up in this mug, so I gotta wash the dishes, okay? Anyway, that's my little rant. Anyway, I'm like, God, what is the deal? Then I'm tripping like, am I not in faith? Am I a fraud? Am I a phony? Oh God, what's wrong with me? That's what I'm thinking, right? So you cannot change what you can't name. So I'm starting to talk to God, and I'm like, "Hey, Miss Sherry." So I'm talking to God, and I'm like, "What is the deal? What is my problem? Why am I having such a hard time with this social distancing thing?" And I understand, why it's important to distance ourselves as far as not spreading this very deadly virus. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about me mentally. What is the deal with me? And so I started thinking about that. What does this social distancing reminds me of that has my mind spinning? And I'm like, huh. Thank you, Miss Mindy. She says, I'm not doing good. I'm eating wrong soda, friends, housework, slipping in TV, getting a lot. Yep, all right. Thank you, Miss Mindy. I just got to tell the truth to y'all, right? So I'm like, what is it about this? What is it about this that has me spinning? That's it, Mindy. What is it about isolation? And I'm like, okay, I'm washing dishes. And I'm like, first of all, I spent, and I'm talking to the Lord out loud, I've spent over 35 years in self imposed isolation and withdrawing, socially withdrawn and isolated person. And I would be in a crowd of people and would be so shut off. And that's how I live. And so when the healing process started in my heart, in my life, I promised that I wouldn't isolate anymore, because for me to isolate and to withdraw from life was very dangerous for me to do. So I'm thinking about that. Then the light bulb goes off. It reminds me so much of the life that I lived for over 30 years, and I hated it. And not only that, okay, going through this healing process, get healed of some things, walking in freedom. And I, on purpose, left the house every single day so that I couldn't talk to somebody else. I mean, and let me know if this is you. Let me know if you can identify with this. Leave so I can talk to somebody else, so I can greet somebody else, so I would not feel so alone and so isolated in my mind. And you know what? And I'm not saying that we need to change that and get out there and get all close to people. But like I said, you can't change what you can't name. And something beautiful, something exciting happened in me when I was able to name that. It's like the lights came on. And I was like, that's why. Thank you, Miss Sunny. You said I involuntarily spent my childhood in isolation due to a very depressed mother. Exactly. I spent years depressed too. And I lived life like this. I went to work, I had my son, I went to church. I did all of these things and I isolated in my heart. I isolated in my mind. And this reminded me so much of that, and I hate it. But you know what? Being able to name it helped me. Now I'm able to find the right tool. Now I'm able to approach this thing the right way and tell myself, I am not that same person and I am not in that season, regardless to how this season may feel. That's not who I am, and that's not where I am. And now I'm believing to put the right tools in place. So Miss Sherry said, I've had, 3 friends die. Oh my goodness, this weekend from the virus. Oh, snacking and snack stress. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't imagine. That is horrible. Thank you for sharing that, Miss Sherry. That's horrible. This is a very horrible disease. Not only that, I mean, the things that we do see and encounter on social media, the real lives, like Miss Sherry's talking about, the real lives that are affected, the real people. And then not only that, I saw a post of this one girl that, is doing well, I mean, health-wise, but she put up a post about what this virus has taken away from her, and she said her future. And I'm like, you know, did someone pass away in our life, or is that just, an internal thing? You know exactly what it was because there was no information. And so I'm like, is this thing gonna cause us to walk around like the Walking Dead? That after we it, we come out of the quarantine, and I know it has forever changed our society, but how is that forever going to change us in our hearts? And my husband, he was saying that they're thinking about changing the fact of not being able to shake hands when they meet people. And I'm like, how can this, how can that be? And I understand, okay, passing germs and stuff. I can't even imagine, but I'm like, the possible devastation for us mentally that this will lead. And I was looking at a game, an old basketball game earlier, and it was something I just wanted to see a group of people together. And I thought, God, how is this forever going to change us as a society? And how is this going to change us mentally in being purposeful about coming out of this better, mentally stronger? And yet so much devastation is happening, and yet being in a place where we got to be honest with ourselves. I have to be. We have to be honest with ourselves. I have to be honest with myself. And we can't change what we can't name. And for you and for me, I know for me, the stuff that I couldn't name, I always said it in whatever I was eating. I always grabbed some of this and grabbed some of that because I couldn't name anything else. So I don't know how else to say it, but to go, along with what Miss Sherry is saying, and just building ourselves up in faith and saying we got to make it through this mentally, okay, mentally better. And I know part of it is being able to name our feelings, being able to put a name on what it is we're feeling, so that I won't feel so driven to eat. So much is happening, and I don't want to pretend, that I'm okay when some days I'm not. I don't want to pretend like I'm okay. And some hours I'm not. I'm like, God, what is this gonna do to us? But still being full of faith, that things are gonna work out for us, and praying that we be better people, better, oh my God, better human, just better to each other, more loving to each other, easier to forgive each other and let each other off the hook, more love for family, forgiving and releasing people, because now we're seeing how devastating life can be so quickly, and none of us could have imagined, back at Thanksgiving, that all of this would be happening. Nobody would have imagined that back at Thanksgiving, when we were celebrating Thanksgiving with our family, that come March, honey, our lives were going to be turned, flipped upside down. And it's all of us. None of us are exempt. God, I just ask for your help. I ask for your help. Not your help for us to, I don't know. I don't even know what to, and that's it. I don't know what to pray for. All I can ask for is, God, for you to help us. Help us to look to you. Help us to keep leaning into you, because nobody has any answers. We know that you're the answer, but I'm just talking about this day-to-day thing. Good 2 hours, next 2 hours not. Good for an hour, next hour I'm not. And I need your help and I need your strength. So I hope this has helped you. I hope it hasn't created more anxiety or whatever in you. I hope it's really helped you, so that we all can just begin this wonderful conversation with God and ask Him what's going on in my heart, and pray for the families who are losing people, and ask Him, God, I need your help, because I don't know how to articulate what I'm feeling. But I do know eating's not going to help. I know that eating's not going to help, but I don't know what to do. And like Sonny said, and Mindy and Miss Sherry, that's been a coping skill for so long. A coping skill for so long. It's great to know we're not alone in our feelings. Right. It's been a coping skill for so long, and we couldn't control anything else. But the one thing we could control was what we ate. And I know eating isn't helping, God. I know that. But I really need your peace. We really need your peace while all of this is going on. So God, I ask for your peace for your sons and your daughters. Hey, I ask for your peace. I ask for your peace for our kids. I ask for your peace for kids and people in college, and kids in high school, some kids that it's their senior year and that's been disrupted, and I don't know what's going on in their hearts. For the teachers that do care, and they care about their students, God, for the healthcare workers and the police officers that are being affected by this, for the moms that are at home that are now having to teach their kids, trying to be teachers and be moms and trying to help their kids understand what's going on. And and yet our government workers and just even our president and nobody knows what's going on or what to do or what the right answer is. And good, bad, and ugly, he's in there, okay? He's in there, and just give him wisdom and everybody else around him. And I know we wish that we had a magic pill or something. Somebody could wa- could wake us up. This has to be a bad dream. It has to be. We cannot. That's what it, that's what it feels like. Sometimes I just walk around the house and I stop and I say, this has to be a movie or really bad dream. And I know you haven't left us, God. Thank you, Miss Sherry. I know that. I know that. Yep. I know that, Miss Mindy. Yep, I know you hold us. I know you got us, God, but I just gotta say how I feel. It is unreal. It is absolutely unreal. And I know you got us. But I gotta articulate. I have to articulate. And I love that. Because when I can articulate, I don't hold it in and I don't turn inward and eat. And I can talk to God and talk to you guys and just tell the truth. And I know God got us. And I know we're gonna be okay. I do. But I'm gonna tell the truth. This feels so unreal. It's so many people are going through such a devastating time. I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, Sister Sunny, for your I'm grateful post every day. I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. And this still feels so unreal. But I know our Savior's bigger. I know He's bigger. I know He's bigger. But until the sun comes out on the world, on this nation, and in our communities, I'm going to tell the truth. And I'm going to tell how I feel. And I don't like to isolate. I don't like the social distancing. I know we have to. I'm not saying that part, and I'm not breaking the law and all of that. But I'm just going to tell the truth because it has reminded me of a prison that I was in for over 30 years of my life, and I don't like it. But the wonderful part is say what you don't like. Tell the truth. Don't fake the funk. Don't say, I'm okay and we're not. It's okay to say you're not okay. It's okay to be mad. It's okay to cry. It's okay to say, I don't like this not one doggone bit. I don't like it. I'm going to be okay, but I still don't like it. It reminds me of this one time my son is playing basketball and he ended up breaking his pinky finger. We took him to the hospital and he's crying and he's looking all funny in the face, and he looks at his dad and his dad says, hey, he looks at his dad, is it gonna hurt? And his dad looked at him with a somber face, and instead of trying to tell him something to soothe him, he said, Dad, is it gonna hurt? And his father looked at him and said, yes, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt really bad. And it's gonna hurt really bad for a while, but you're gonna be okay. And that's what we need to say. Thank you, Miss Sunny says being a single mom through this has given me anxiety, but I keep looking to God because even though the uncertainty surrounding this, I'm certain God has us all, but I'm still human and I still have my moments. Yep, me too. And it's okay. And I thought for a minute, how dare he tell him that to scare him? But it was wonderful because he told him the truth. And that helped him. And he said, yes, it's going to hurt. And it's going to hurt really bad. And it's going to hurt really bad for a while. But you will be okay. So that's what I want to say to us. Hey, Sister Faye, our Pastor Faye, as we see people and tell the truth, yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, our nation is hurting. And it's going to hurt for a while. But it's going to be okay. And I think that's what we got to say that. I have to say that because that puts me in a place of truth. And it keeps me from, or I'm going to say that again, it keeps me from turning inward and eating, because if I don't express it, I'm going to eat it. If I don't express it, I'm going to eat. And when I come out of isolation, I'm going to come out of isolation 30, 40 pounds bigger. And I'm not going to do that. Hey, Pastor Faith. Yep. If I don't express it, I'm coming out of isolation 30, 40 pounds heavier. So I got to express it, because if I don't, I'm going to eat it. But me expressing it, that does not diminish my faith. Me expressing it does not diminish my trust in God. Me expressing it is just like what Sister Sunny is saying, admitting that I am human. I'm human, and I'm a daughter of God, and I'm going to be okay. And we're going to be okay. Yeah. So I'm going to eat it too. And I'm going to get a handle back on it. Yeah. Yeah. Back up 6 pounds. That's it. Because we're not expressing it. We're not letting it come from here. We're letting it stay here. And when I let it stay here, I turn it inward and I start doing this. And I can't afford to do that. So you guys are more than welcome to call me. We're going to do phone calls. I'm going to do more chats, because I'm going to be honest with you guys so that we can make it through this healthier here. Because I know from what I'm hearing, the suicide rate is up. This is all the stuff that we're not hearing a whole lot about. The suicide rate is up. As a matter of fact, the young lady that was a nurse last week ended up taking her life when she became infected because she didn't want to infect other people. The suicide rate is up. And when we get done with this, the loads of new clients that the mental health care workers are going to have is going to be up. as well. And we have to stay healthy here. So in order to stay healthy here, we got to stay healthy here. And in order to stay healthy here, we have to articulate. We got to name it. Name it so you can change it. So you can say, God, I see. I see why. I see why this is bothering me. And then submit it to Him. So, God, take a deep breath. God, I love you. We love you. We've just admitted. I have admitted what's really going on in my heart. And you love me because you already know what's going on in my heart. I can't hide my feelings and my emotions from you. You know what's going on in my heart. And I've shared them with my sisters in their safe place. And I feel better too. It's that serenity prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I can't change. God, we cannot change what's going on in the world. We cannot change the many people, lives that have been affected by this horrific virus. We can't change the fact that jobs are shut down and people have lost their income. We can't change that, but we need your peace. Yeah. Courage to change the things that we can. What can we change? Focusing on you more, running to you, and letting you know how we feel for real, not holding back, and telling you what's going on in our hearts. Having the right conversations with our kids and with our families, telling them what's really going on in our hearts, God, because you know, and that doesn't diminish my faith. That doesn't diminish my love and my trust in you. That doesn't diminish any of it. It just, it just offers up my vulnerability to you. I'm, I'm not going to try to be superwoman. I'm your daughter. The, the toll on the human condition is real. The people that have been lost, they're not just numbers. They're people with loved ones and families, beautiful people. Their grandmas and grandpas, their daughters and sons, husbands and wives, they're real people. And you know how we feel anyway. You know how we feel. You know when we're scared. You know when we're distracted. You know when we're using food as an excuse and as an escape. You know. And some people are drinking, some people are going to drugs, some people are watching TV nonstop. You know what we use as our excuse and as our escape for not dealing with our emotions and what we feel. And I don't want to do that anymore. That's what I can change. And wisdom to know the difference. Let me come to you for your wisdom. Let me talk to you. Talk to you like a father. I don't have to be religious. Sometimes I can't read the word. I wish I could say I was super spiritual right now. But the fact of the matter is, I just want to be real. How about that? Yeah, I just want to be real with you. And I know that you're with me. And I know we're going to be okay. So I love you. And I thank you for such a beautiful family that I'm able to talk to and tell the truth to. Be vulnerable. I'm not going to hide. I did that for too long. The show ain't going to do it now. I appreciate you, God. You got all of our tomorrows in your hand. And we honor you in Jesus' name. Amen. I hope this has helped you. You're more than welcome to share live if you want to also. That would be appropriate and right on time. So anyway, I feel a whole bunch better just being able to articulate. I do. And it's like clarity when I'm able to articulate what it is. So now I can see clearer than I did before. And I think I'm gonna be a lot better now with my eating choices because now I know. And I know I'm not alone, but you can't change what you can't name. So anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. And thank you for popping on with me tonight, okay? Bye-bye.